So I just wanted to share this. And it just looks like a tarp because that's what it is. It says a lot because there's another person that's camped out right near where I am. Very nice guy. He saw my setup and said, that's not enough. And he brought me this tarp because he's just a really good guy, and you might meet some pretty crappy people out here, but there's a lot of really great guys. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up and maybe show you all my shelter. So that's it now with the orange tarp on it. I'm gonna get the green one over it, and that should make it a lot warmer, and might even show you all how to build a Crisco candle. Now it really doesn't look like much. It looks like a mound of green, but it works really well. And now I've got an added layer of insulation, and that's going to help out so much. Legitimately, it is padding on the ground, padding inside in a tent with some ice fishing shelter, an orange tarp, and now the green tarp, and some grass stuffed in between. And yeah, that's another angle of it. As you can tell, I'm fairly close to the highway, but I'm hidden far away from enough people. And this is a view from far enough away that you can't see it. I'm well hidden. You can't really be seen. So that's where my shelter is. And right now, I am about 10 feet away, 15 feet away at max. So that's how you hide a shelter. And as you could see, it's not that inconspicuous. So it's all about your hiding spot. So as I said, I'm going to be doing some hobo crafting this episode. I'm going to make something called a Crisco candle hobo furnace out of these simple things that I got from the dollar store. You know, soda can, tab. It needs to be ceramic dish with a hole in it. These thingies, I don't know what they're binder clips. Some cotton braiding thread. Has to be cotton, 100% cotton. Only get that. Some Crisco and a glass jar. Then you also need a heat source, but yeah. So yeah, we take 3 threads of it and tie them off together, like so. And yeah, we line them up. If you've never braided before, it's a good time to learn. You want it a little bit longer than you're going to need. And yeah, get to braiding. I'm going to just use something heavy to make this easier. And braiding is pretty simple. It's just, you know, braiding. This goes over that. And this goes over that. And you do that all the way down. Sorry I couldn't show you that. I found it a little bit easier to do it in my mouth. And yeah, you just give it a good tie off. And it's a little bit longer than I need, which is kind of what I need. And yeah, just give it a tie off. It doesn't matter anymore. Like, this is exactly what you need, because that's candle wick. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do is measure, because I personally doubt that I need the whole dang thing. It's a little bit. And a little bit more. Okay, measuring was pointless because I'm going to need the whole dang thing. So now this is where it's at. I'm going to let the residual heat do its work and let it sit for a bit. That should all melt down nicely, and I'll show you the next step. This next step is probably the easiest step. You take your little braided thingy, tie it around something straight like a spoon, like I'm doing, just so this part touches the bottom. Make sure it's mostly in the center. And if you gotta wrap it up a little bit because it's too far down, do that. Like so. Just make sure you're keeping that dang thing in the center. Can always be adjusted. And that's it. Almost used it all. I'm surprised. But yeah, try to get that into the most of the center as you possibly can. And yeah, you just wait. It should take maybe, if you throw it in the freezer, an hour to set back up. But yeah, that's it. That's a Crisco candle. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much a solid mass. So we do this and get it off. And just once that's done, you're gonna need a knife. Oh. I don't want to pull too hard, but you gotta get that off. So yeah, that's the Crisco candle. The best part is this, once it starts to get down there, this will burn for 30 days, like non-stop. And what makes it a hobo stove is this. The clay pot that I bought, I broke the bottom out of, just so oxygen still gets to it. And yeah, that's a hobo furnace. The clay really radiates heat and will keep a bedroom-sized room warm. You need the top off so you can, you need this top off so it can still breathe. But yeah, this is a Crisco candle, and that is a hobo furnace. This, again, will burn for over 30 straight days. It puts off more heat than a regular candle. That's why you do it, and this could actually save your life. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. That's my beautiful hand.